Yo, what's up, guys? Hector from Team Breakthrough here, coming at you guys again with another Road to the Top video. Yep, this is another video in the series where I'm just using rogue decks to climb the top of ranked. Right now I'm a pretty low 700s. I hope to reach 1,000 soon. If not, get in the top 200 of Dueling Book. That's really the goal here. Just road to the top. If not first, you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said, this video was brought to you by my hopes and dreams, so please go ahead and support my hopes and dreams. Alright, let's get right into this then. The reason I chose this particular replay is because it is one of the grindiest games I have ever played in my life of that I played this game. But yeah, so the opening hand here is pretty decent. Like I can stop a lot of stuff here. Like as far as like if he ashes this, I have the called by for it. But opening driver never really that fun. We go for the Nadir play, send Titan, get her, normal special her effect, and then he imperms. That's fine. I set, and then I special this, which was kind of a misplay. I kind of should have summoned the other one because I was thinking at the time I wanted a big body, but the other one's just as big and has a better effect offensively. So that was definitely a big misplay on my part. And this goes back to what I was saying before, where this is the type of deck where like little mistakes like this really do end up costing you a lot more than if this deck right here made a mistake. And see this guy here playing Nib. This is one of the most questionable cards I've seen played in a while. Like I don't know, I don't think it's really that good this format, like to main deck, but this guy's playing it. You know, now I draw Gamma. Another deck card. I'm right now here. I'm not gonna use this because since he's playing Eldritch, I already know he's playing Eldritch. I can assume that he's playing Dogmatica stuff too. I'm sorry, I still don't know how to pronounce stuff. I'm assuming he's playing this stuff too. So if I attempt to resolve the Maximus, then he's just gonna send like or like his Titans or Clones if he plays that. Just a plethora of things he can send from his extra deck. But through me, you know what I mean? Like I'd be negging myself. Like yeah, I'm plussing because I'm getting the searches of like Clone and like. I get like a Winda summon, but ultimately that's not really worth it because Winda's not even that great against this deck, and then Construct's just more there to out stuff. So like I said, it was kind of a misplay summoning this one, but we're just not gonna use the effect. We're just gonna go on the offense here, just go in for some damage. He's probably gonna try yep, he's gonna try a Sanguine. I'm just gonna Ash. I don't want him to have Lord in rotation. Sorry about that. So I just Ash that. I mean it's just a good card to Ash. So just attack a couple times. And this play is pretty important in my opinion, being able to not only have the Dryden play, but then start applying pressure to your opponent by doubling the amount of bodies you have on board. You know what I mean? Like you go Shotgunine, bring Dryden back, and then Mortar get a thing here. And if he can't deal with this board right here, then he's just gonna then he's gonna get mega collapsed, and that's not gonna be good for him. He's pretty much loses at that point. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to set up as much advantage for myself as possible. Here he activates Elan. I pop because I know he's not on a lot of resources. And here is weird. He chose not to send off of Elan, which it is what it is. Maybe he thought of a better play for himself, but I don't think it's really optimal not to activate that. And here we go. He's adding punishment. Pretty good card, man, especially against me. So now he attacks that, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the extent of his turn. Oh no, he activates Conquistador for whatever reason. I thought this was weird too because I mean if anything you should have done this last turn, you know what I mean? Like if you really wanted to. But he just did it this turn. I thought like Avarice, which is like insane right now because it gets really Avarice gets really nuts because like so it's already good with your Zoo stuff. You can consistently make Avarice life with your Zoo stuff, but then when you start taking into account that you're also playing like stuff like the Dogmatica engine that floats. Um, Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, I got distracted here. I'm gonna pause this. But yeah, we're not to lose my train of thought here. But when you're going through the dogma, when you start using this stuff right here, you can start shuffling it back and keep resolving this like throughout the entire duel, maintaining advantage. Uh, that way it doesn't require that many extra deck slots. This card is just nuts. Like honestly, like I suggest you play it. And then here in standby phase, he chooses to activate punishment. I'm not sure why, honestly. Oh, he wants to pop my XYZ. Yeah, yeah, that's right. But it doesn't really matter. I have Aberrus, so I'm feeling pretty good here. You know, shuffle back 5 extra deck monsters and draw two. You know, pretty good. Draw Called by and Ram. So the Ram right here is actually, funny enough, full combo like two Mega Clops, but only because I already have the Thoroughblade in the graveyard. Otherwise, it wouldn't be full combo. So here we go, Shockanine, Shockanine, bring back Ram, and then Dryden effect, pop the Ram, Ram effect, bring back Shock. It's pretty standard stuff, you know, trying to go into Mega Clops. You know, we go Mortar on Shock, and then Shock effect, bring back Dry. And you know, only reason I'm doing this play is because you know nobody's playing Nibiru right now. You know, in the main deck. But of course, our friend here is, so he's gonna go ahead and resolve this for everything. Yeah, that sucked. But you know what? We keep playing. This is pretty beefy. It has a 3K attack and 45 defense, so it's pretty beefy. I set the called by and pass. He goes sanguine, and yeah, his turn's looking pretty good here. Um, he sanguines Lord, then he conquistos a token away so he can attack clean for game. I don't know why he didn't summon his in attack mode. He could have done a lot more damage, but he chose not to. This is a pretty good top deck. It lets me kind of keep the engine going. As far as like my stuff in general. The punishment, you know, being an extra source of disruption for my opponent, really good. No, he's switching. He's basically going for game here. No, he's not. He's not even game. Let's see. He does that 500, and then on that one, I'm gonna punishment. And the only reason I'm using punishment here, is not so much because the Lord is pressing for me. It's just that I really want to get the Shaddoll stuff going for me, because if you notice, he has a lot of big monsters, and I currently don't have access to the Zodiac engine, so I really needed like something to out his board. So if I could like do this play into a construct, it would have been really good for me because then I start outing his stuff. And here I was able to get like what's it called? So I put oh the reason let me pause this here. Sorry about that before I lose my train of thought. So the reason I punishment the Lord here was more so to get it to the graveyard for him to play into the called by. Because I mean, if I get rid of the Lord, there's no reason for him to use the there's no reason for him not to use the effect to bring it back. So now that he has two Lords banished, I'm in like double like sanguine. I'm feeling pretty confident about this game, even though it doesn't look like it's in my advantage. The Golden Land cards don't do nothing without Lord, so I'm almost convinced that he's only playing two. So I'm just gonna keep playing forward as if that was the case. He said Sanguine. I top deck another Avarice, which is just like the nuts right now because I get to put back my Zodiac Ended and draw two cards, which won't be as useful in the long run. Because I can't go into the extra deck because of punishment this turn. But overall, just being able to draw two cards is just really good. So we shuffle, draw two, draw droplets and tanky. That's just nuts. Because now I have a disruption as well as a follow up. Here I do a bit of a misplay. I don't activate Tenki since I can't commit to the extra. I didn't want to commit any extra things to this turn, but that's actually pretty preposterous. I should have just activated Tenki and got the search anyways, because here I'm opening myself up to him having Ash. And I know I have Gamma, but you know I kind of want to use the Gamma on his turn in case he tries to kill me. So definitely a misplay here. So yeah, he's going for it here. So here he's gonna go Pleiades, which I did not see coming. I mean, I obviously once he activated the Hakero, I thought he was going for damage, but I mean there was a little part of me that thought Pleiades, but I didn't think he'd actually play it. But he does. He goes Pleiades. Now he goes Nadir, and I'm like, okay, I don't. I'm just like he says ins. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like both of these cards that I have in my sets, like they're fine. Like I can chain them. And so he's gonna target the Shaddoll card. I'm gonna chain it to try to fusion summon, and then he's gonna chain his to try to bounce it, and I'm just gonna go Gamma here, right? So then it resolves. Summoning Construct. Like I said, I summoned Construct just so I could out this Nib, because at the moment being there wasn't a real way to do it. And but that was kind of lame because then it turns like all this on. And it's like playing like this engine is like playing shit like against Shaddolls, like playing mirror matches like this is literally just playing Shaddolls because once you start going to the extra deck, you start giving your opponent a lot of resources. And here, once he activates the effect, let me pause this. I go droplets, send the gamma. I know I should have maybe sent driver, but the reason I sent gamma is because I stupidly summoned it in attack mode, and my health isn't really that great. But otherwise, yeah, I would have probably sent the driver. Sorry about that, guys. Instead of the gamma, but yeah, just being able to do that was really broken to do with droplets. And that was another reason I was saying that I should just activate a Tenki because it could have just been something else to send, like if he has another thing that was pressing. But yeah, I just send that, and then what does he do? I think he what else? What's going on? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's wondering about the Shaddad trap, where it went. I had to clarify that it was because he popped the first before turning Pleiades back. Before I gammed. Now he's negating this, and the reason he's doing this, he wants a clean shot at me, because now that the construct's negated, he just attacks over with Nib. But it doesn't really matter here because he's only at 26. Oh no, it does matter because I think I used punishment on his turn if I'm not mistaken. No, I didn't use punishment that turn. So yeah, this should be game right here because he's only at 26, and I already have Tanky. All I have to do is go Borbo for game. You know, I'm telling you guys, Borbo is broken. Borbo's broken, fellas. You know, I'm trying to see if this is an imperm, but I forgot this was a sanguine. And I topped like another average. Like, dude, like, like this game was sealed as soon as I topped it. Like, no matter what happens with this XYC right here, like I know Avarice has my back, so I'm not really tripping about it. So here I just go this, and I go mortar, I believe. Yeah, mortar, mortar on the thoroughblade. Maybe he's just thinking I want to beat over his stuff, but in reality, I'm just gonna beat over his face. So that's what we do. Now we're going to game two. You know, that was a pretty long game one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, pretty grindy. You're gonna see a lot of misplays this game on my part. I'm sorry to say it, but I was really kicking myself about it after. I'll tell you guys there when we get there. So game two, you know, pretty standard opening for this deck. I don't know how good Sanctum is against me. Like, yeah, I'm playing Zoo, but as you can see here, I open no Zodiac cards, like none. And then if he's not committing to the extra, these cards become a lot harder to use. So it's a little irritating, you know what I mean? Like this matchup. Um, but you know, it's meta for a reason. So I throw in Battle Phase, he goes Sanctum. Um, so here is an interesting ruling question that I had. I didn't ask it on the spot, but well, it's not a spot, but the reason I couldn't use the tactics is it is, and I'm pretty sure this is right. But the reason I'm not using tactics here is because I'm pretty sure Scythe doesn't like activate. It's just like a condition of its summon. So as long as it's summoned, it doesn't actually have to activate. It's just like as a condition of its summon. I don't know if I'm wrong here. If there's a judge out there watching this, please correct me in the comments. I don't want to be talking out of my ass here. But yeah, he goes Scythe, but obviously that's not really hurting me right now. I'm just trying to resolve it evenly because I just want to see what he values more here. So he values the set punishment, which is pretty good against me. I'm gonna go search, and he's gonna Ash, and I'm gonna go draw two. So I draw Gamma, and I draw this one, which is I don't know. Oh, did I draw Driver? Sorry, fellas. Don't even realize which ones I just drew because I shuffled my hand. But always shuffle your hands. Shout out DB Grinder. He put me on. Always shuffle your hands on DB. So I'm shuffling my hand. He goes Nadir. Yeah, this is gonna resolve here. Sending that. This is a pretty cool one. There's been a lot of cool cards that get sent off of this. And this is definitely one of them. Like just being able to have spot removal in the graveyard at all times, it's pretty nice. And then here, normal summons, this is gonna get his effect off. There's no monster in the extra now, so I can't really use this as a disruption. It's really sad because I'm like, where are my zoo cards? Like, I always open a bunch of them, and here they are, none of them. So yeah. So here I'm just gonna go Nadir, sentence, get that, pop the set. He's gonna punishment, which is fine. And then we go tactics, draw two. Then we're gonna go special. Oh no, we go normal effect. Search Maximus, special Maximus. And here, man, did not see what this man's about to do to me. I did not see coming, man. It was actually just unfortunate. I use its effect. I'm thinking he's gonna send like some shit off stuff. He sends double nts. Like, man, like, I mean, this is maybe my fault. I'm really inexperienced at this mirror match. As far like I've been playing this for a couple days, but just the randomness of this is really offsetting because a lot of people's extras are looking kind of weird, you know. So we're gonna go. Oh, so he pops both, and then I add the Shadal trap with the app cologne, which is the main reason I wanted to do the play that I was doing. So but him getting rid of both monsters was definitely hurtful. So now I have to see. Here's the thing: I have Gamma in hand, and I don't know why, in God's name, I decided to resolve Titan in the end phase. So I ash his, I special for mine, and then this Gamma is so dead, like so dead. Like I cannot use it. It was a huge misplay on my part. Now he's setting all his like Eldritch cards as disruption, and you know it's gonna be pretty hard to come back from this game. He's going. Let's see. He's so yeah. Now I'm trying to go for the construct play, and then here what he does is pretty nasty. He uses he uses the Hakero like what's it called, Sanguine play, to banish the Absalom from my grave, rendering me no type of Shadal plays whatsoever. Well, for this turn at least, until I can get construct in grave. And here I'm just gonna send Omega. Here I realized I made a huge misplay. That I could have done something better here. So the Omega extend was correct, but I didn't realize I had this on board at the time. So what I could have done is just switch this to attack over Lord, and this attack over this. And then main phase two, I could have Omega shuffle back this from the grave. That way he doesn't have like clean access to it, and then he has to struggle to get there again. But instead, what I did, I just Omega shuffle back Sanguine, which was the Golden Land card, for the next turn. So I just here I set before he attacked only because I didn't think I had a play, but then I realized I did. So I'm just attacking over his stuff. That's the main reason I misplayed on that one. And here he activates the second punishment. This card is just really oppressive, man. Like, like literally, it's so easy to get to. Uh, it's spot removal, and then whatever it sends is a plus. Like it's literally such an insane card. So yeah, here he's gonna get the normal. Wait. Oh yeah, he's using up a Titan. Yeah, so he's gonna Titan summon Surge. Yeah, this game is pretty much over here. He's getting the third punishment. Like, like I can't beat three punishments. Like especially in this deck. And as you guys can see, I'm just playing pure Dogma. That there is no Zodiac monsters to be found here. So yeah, he has a shot. He attacks over that. He attacks with the this. I forgot my guy had a little bit more attack. He sets punishment, end phase, and sanguine, and he passes. So now I have droplets. I drew droplets. I'm going punishment, and then I'm sending this. And the reason I did this play like this, so I went punishment. Target this, right? And then I went chain droplet, sending the Shaddoll card to negate this. Not so much because I care that it's attack. I don't even think that would work, but mostly because I want to resolve this evenly. And I'm about to and I send the construct for Nadir. Um, so I can just get the Shaddoll card back anyways, evenly him, and then set the trap again, and just hope that I can resolve it for a win the next turn. But even that play was a little bad because Wind doesn't do anything against this deck. It just actually doesn't. You know what I mean? So yeah, construct that back, go to battle phase, end battle evenly. He's gonna banish his two back row because he values the Lord too much. He knows what happens. He knows what it's like to play without Lord, and he doesn't want to play that deck without this deck without Lord. So he just does the attack, sets, pass. I don't know why he didn't set Sanctum. That's like such an easy pop. Like if I pop that, it's such a neg. Here I attempt to do this play and then I mess up. I forgot I punishment the last turn, so I legitimately cannot go into my extra deck. That's just gonna be game. I don't have any zoos. I don't have any other engine. Like he just has the game right there. He outgrinded me that game. So now I'm going first. Let's see. Yeah, this opening hand was a little weird. But it is what it is. No complaints here. I kind of misplay here. I played into Nib. I know he plays it. And I just played right into it, but it just ends up not mattering that much. Oh yeah, here we go. So here, man, this appointer, man. Why did I appoint your tactics? Because in my head, I could, reveal, like, since I have the Dryad, I'm like, reveal, negate this one. He only has one normal summon. And I have the call by for whatever he sends from the grave to, like, with this one. It just ended up not working out that way because, as we all know, you need another Dogma monster to negate. So, I really oofed there. But even if like his sandwich is so good, like this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like this deck is so powerful, and like it forgives misplays. It can forgive misplays, but this deck right here it just doesn't. And you know that's one of the disadvantages of playing rogue. Like yeah, you get to jump on people. They might not know what to do. Um, but ultimately it's a lot harder to win those games. You know what I mean? No matter what. And here he sends ints off of the 90 year play, and instead of targeting Dryden, he's targeting the set, which I found a little weird. But I'm not gonna chain the set. But I should have maybe because I know he plays multiples, but I didn't want it to come back to my turn and I needed to pop something and then I couldn't because it was negated. I don't know. Maybe that was a little tunnel vision on my part, but that was just a train of thought. If I'm being real, he attacks. I'm just gonna whip to make it get banished. Uh, let's see, whip. And then he sets the third. Oh no, this is not punishment. He sets punishment. He sets double punishment. Wow, what a guy! What a guy, man! That card is just so impressive, fellas. I gotta say, I'm just gonna attack. He's gonna punishment. That's because it's a lot of damage. Sending that end phase. He's gonna try to trigger Titan. I'm gonna call it by pass. He's gonna normal effects. There's the third punishment because you already know he has the other one set. He doesn't set it, which I found weird up until I found out what was going on. So here I have a little hope. I drew Ram Ram. The Ram Ram is actually just enough to get the ball rolling here. So long as the punishment is the only disruption he had. So I go ahead and normal. And I think he missed, but here I don't know why you popped this. I think just wait for the XYZ because now I just get to. Maybe he just doesn't have that much experience against Zoo. But yeah, I just go Ram Special Whip, shock effect, and then he's gonna go ahead and negate here. I believe. Yep, he's gonna negate it. Yep. So I'm just gonna have to go for something here, you know, Tiger Mortar, get that. And then go special, and I'm just gonna go attack over that, and then banish the other one. You know, just to get something going for me. You know what I mean? Because it's really hard. It's really hard this matchup. I know I keep saying it, but it's only because it's true. And now here he sets the third punishment, which is just enough to deal with the top deck Zoo. You know what I mean? Look, this card is so nuts, man. Pop send. You know what I mean? Super good. And, 15. I'm hoping to top deck something here. You know, any Zoo kind of does it for me. I top deck this. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. Ash, all right, pass turn. Yeah, he attacks. He has a Shaddoll card. Top deck. Yep, that's it. GG. But yeah, guys, that was it for the replay. And I actually have an announcement to make. That announcement is that I'm currently suspending the Zodiac deck. I'm currently suspending the Zodiac deck, and here is why. If I may show you guys. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. And here's why. Do you guys see this? These are from these past 2 days. Like I want to say. From probably from here. Yeah, from here. All this has been Zoo. The grind it's rough, but when the majority of them are losses and we're trying to go to the top, something needs to get done. So, I'm for the time being, I'm gonna suspend the Zodiac deck from the series. I'm gonna be deck profiling a new deck tomorrow, and that's the deck I'm gonna start grinding with. And I feel like that's the direction I want to take with this series. I don't want to be limited to one deck. I want to be able to play multiple rogue strategies and just try them out against the meta. You know what I mean? I want to see if I can grind. I want to see if this were like a YCS level event, could I make it with a rogue deck? And yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. As always. I'm really enjoying making these videos. It's been a lot of fun. I feel like there's like a breath second life in the channel, and I hope to keep the ball rolling. These uploads are gonna keep coming daily. So if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, you're into this DB replays, definitely keep coming back because the grind's not gonna stop. I can't even talk how excited I am. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Hector from T Breakthrough signing out.